Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Jayashree. Long time no see. I know I was so very much lost forever and ever, and this is the problem we as readers face. We lost the track of time whenever we are reading, and we get so much lost in the plot itself that we forget that reality even exists. Now, moving on to the main topic, that is my March reading wrap up. Honestly speaking, I haven't read anything of much in this month. This month has been a little bit of a slow pace for me in the reading front. I didn't explore any other new books, nor did I went through any TBR stacks. Instead, I just read only three books that stayed with me. So let's find out what are those books are. Starting off with the first book, it is You Had Me at Annyeong. If you are a K-drama lover, or if you have read Wattpad and you love the blend of Desi and Korean themes, then this is a must-read book for you. This book has the citations of the most famous dialogues from the K-drama that will throw you into a nostalgia loop that will make you remember all those first few dramas that turned you into a K-drama lover. It has also the mentions of the songs and the lyrics and the movies from the 90s Bollywood that will not only make you feel nostalgia, it will urge you, it will make you to play that particular movie and song right away. The story starts from our female protagonist, Mira, who is living in Mumbai and she is slowly approaching her 40s. She left her current job because of some personal issues with one of the members of the company. I'm not going to spoil it, you have to read it on your own. Then, to spend her unemployed days or jobless days, she decided to spend it with her best friends in Bali. There in Bali, one night she got heavily drunk and even her best friends were not around her. Then at the moment she met a very handsome stranger with whom she shared sweet laughable moments and she even kissed him. But the next moment they met an accident. The guy rushed her to the hospital and it came out that she had insomnia and she had completely forgotten about that whole day. Dejected, that guy disappeared from that girl's life. Moving on to the next phase of her life, Timira is gonna join her job in Korea and she met her brand new boss. Spoiler alert, this boss is actually the same guy from that fateful night, but she doesn't seem to have any sort of recollection of that day. And meanwhile, whenever they're around each other, she's always trying so hard not to fall in love with him. And whenever he's around her, he's always going to question himself. He always thinks that whether she remembered him or not, whether she has any recollection of those beautiful moments they had spent with each other in a single day. Point of view, things even got more interesting when there are two love triangles involved. Next one is A Grim Reaper's Guide to Cheating Death. It follows Nora, who is working for a highly secretive organization which deals with the people's soul after they are dead and placing them to their respective places after life. Her life was completely thrown into a dilemma when one day she was going through a regular task of reading through files of upcoming deaths and the cause of death when she came across one such name that threw her off completely. It was her brother's name, and the day of the death is actually their shared birthday, and she couldn't bear losing anyone else of close relations because she had already lost her parents on their birthday itself. So she decided to save her brother, cheat the death, and betray her organization. And whenever she is sure that she had finally succeeded in preventing her brother's life from that impending death, the cause of death always gets updated in his file and she is back to square one. Throughout this, she is in a constant fear that what will happen if the organization, the Skype, came to know about this and what will be the punishment for betrayal. Third one is First Comes Love. It is my only audiobook for this month. I picked this book solely because it was matching the pace of my mood at that time. The plot is a bit of a cliche. I don't know about others, but for me, it's good. It has the trope of single mom found family second chances. A very famous owner of the biggest restaurant chain in the world, as well as a renowned chef, Xavier Sato, came back to New York to expand his businesses. One day in one of those luxurious party, he came face to face. It was a very surprising encounter with a woman named Francesca, who was the love of his life 4 years ago now, and probably still is, only to find out that he has a daughter with her. Now he has to do everything in his power to win the trust of Francesca back, as well as have a place in their daughter's life. So at the beginning of the video, I mentioned that I only have three books in this month wrap up, but I do have an extra additional fourth one in my wrap up. That is this book named Burning. I did not choose to include it in my wrap up because I felt that I should be expressing about this book after I have read it twice. I am just midway through this book, and trust me, it is very touching. It talks about loss, emotional complications, identity. It basically talks about what a person goes through alone throughout his or her life. Now we are at the end of this video. 3 books, 2 ebooks, 1 audiobook that has taken up my entire month of March. I really do want to know what was your best read in this month, or was it slow like mine? Mention it down in the below comments. Also, don't forget to add some other good book recommendations for me in the upcoming months. Till then, stay tuned. Bye bye.